All right, this is how we are going to stick with a content strategy for the first time ever. And why I say we is because you and I both have shiny object syndrome. You and I both want to find the best possible way to do things. You and I love consuming information and getting everything done, but we are both afraid of actually doing it, of actually putting in the work, even though we say that we want to see the results fast, even though we say that we are going to do whatever it takes in order to be successful. We have lost ourselves in what it is we are even trying to be successful doing by learning. We are preventing ourselves from actually doing, from actually succeeding by continuing to learn and feeling like we are actually doing something by learning, but we are not. We need to take messy action, you and I, and we need to commit to something. But here's the thing. So I have decided and I have realized and I have come to the conclusion that we have not wasted all of these years doing nothing. We've been learning. We have been learning. We've been learning what we do and don't want to do. We've been learning what doesn't work. We've been learning about the people we don't want to be. We're learning a lot of don't, but now we need to realize what we do want to do. So for me, as you know, if you saw the last video, I am focusing on blog, YouTube, Pinterest, and email marketing. Okay. So blog is through WordPress because at some point I would like to try ads on there, and that is the best way of doing it. YouTube, because I'm getting back to wanting to make videos and have fun with it and be a little bit more personal and not necessarily so scripted. So that's something else that I have learned from over educating and too many courses. Pinterest, because that's such a great way to get people to your blog. I love scrolling Pinterest, and I have deleted all of social media off of my phone besides YouTube and Pinterest, and I don't really consider them that. I have gotten into the bad habit of scrolling on YouTube again with the shorts. I need to get rid of that, but it's a lot better than it used to be. And then email marketing, all of that is on System.io, which I really do like. And okay, so the other thing is a lot of it is why I've wasted 10 years trying to figure this out and realizing what I do and don't want to do and what has or hasn't worked for me, and I haven't been able to get results from it. But sometimes the way that you want to do things doesn't necessarily work out in the current time, you know? So for me, like I struggled with so many different things and feeling like I needed to have everything together and for it to be perfect and for all of these check boxes to be checked before I could even do a simple thing or like be seen as stupid or unprofessional or whatever it might be. And like with System.io, for example, it's cheaper than anything that I have subscribed to for like marketing, funnels, sales pages, like all of that stuff. So I definitely am very happy with that. But again, sometimes the things that we want to do don't exist yet and we need to wait for other people to catch up, or the way that we want to do it doesn't necessarily resonate with the current time and people are just starting to kind of catch up with it. And that's what I'm hoping. And that's kind of what I'm seeing as well with, you know, the AI industry at the moment and with blogging and YouTube and all of that jazz. Like it's just starting to catch up to where I want to do it, to the way that I have been trying to do it. And I know what platforms do or don't work for me, what platforms are good for me, and what I don't want to do. So what we're going to do, I want you to also look at like everything that you have done. What have you liked? What haven't you liked? What do you want to stick with? Because you're going to find people that say every individual platform is the way to go. You're going to see people saying blogging is the only thing that you need to do, that YouTube is it, that Instagram is it, that Facebook is it, that TikTok is it, that Pinterest is it, that email marketing, that whatever it is. You're going to have people that have found success doing it and are telling you that that's the best way to do it and the only way to do it. So with that information, you get to just decide what you want to do. And then we got to take messy action. And we're going to do that by looking at your schedule and seeing what can I actually commit to. Okay. So for me, I want to commit to 2 blog posts a week, 2 videos a week for my main business focused channel, and 1 Pinterest pin a day. And I can easily do that because I have a system to like schedule out those Pinterest pins, and like it's just going to be copy and paste basically after each. I'll create 2 pins for each blog post, more if I'm inspired to. And then the videos I already have scheduled, like I have everything scheduled out. I know we both schedule everything out. We come up with a plan, and then a week will go by. We're feeling really confident, and then we'll see somebody else say that that plan is stupid, or you get uninspired because you're forcing it. No, we're committing to this for 3 months. Okay. We're committing to this long term because, I wrote this down in my journal and I still have yet to actually fill it out. But these are the two questions I want you to ask yourself as well, because I'm going to also answer them too. But am I committed to this until it works or just until I run out of money? Do you actually want to see this happen? Do you want this to be your thing, or are you just doing it until it's no longer convenient or acceptable or doable? I want you to be honest with yourself on that, because I have to as well. And I wrote those questions down at the beginning of March. It's the beginning of April now, and I still haven't answered it. Second one, am I ready to be seen, create an online community, and possibly be looked at as wrong, or even better, be the voice people have been searching for? Am I willing to do that? Am I willing to help people like I was looking to be helped? Am I ready to take criticism or opinions that I don't necessarily agree with or want? And am I going to be okay with that? So I realized that's been the big thing that has held me back, is I feel like people are going to find out that I am stupid, that I am just lying, that I have that I've just been lying this whole time, that I don't actually know what I'm doing, that I am really an idiot, and I just conned everybody because everybody thinks that I'm smart or I know what I'm doing. Why? Because I was bad at school. I am 32 years old now, and I'm still freaking terrified of failing the test. There's no test. And I think that too is why I want to do this, because it's going to be hard. It is going to be a challenge, not necessarily for me to do it because, again, we know what to do. We just have to put that stuff into action. But for me to put my thoughts, opinions, the knowledge, the experiences that I have and what does or doesn't work based off of all of that, and put it out there for people to critique or take or say, I have been looking for this for a decade. Where have you been? Just scared. That's where I've been. So it's more than just sticking with a content strategy for us. We need to fully commit to our deepest fears of being seen, of being wrong, being called out, or of being thanked for sharing something that is beneficial for people. So choose what you want to do, commit to it for the next 3 months, and comment down below what you're going to be doing, okay? Like I said, I'm committing to 2 blog posts a week, 2 new blog posts a week, maybe one I update or edit, 2 YouTube videos. They can be short, they can be fun, they can be related to my blog, because it's always going to be bringing people to my blog, and 1 Pinterest pin a day. Oh, and then starting up a newsletter once a week. So that's 4 days basically. 2 videos I could do over 2 days, 2 blog posts I could do over 2 days, 1 newsletter, and it really only takes a few hours. And that's doable. So what are you going to commit to? Because we got to commit to something. We've got to commit to something. So again, comment down below what you want to do. It's going to be hard. It's going to be messy. It's going to be a lot of growing pain, but it is going to be worth it because we are finally doing the thing that we have been wanting to do for so very long. Okay? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us. We're going to see it through because this is uncomfortable, but we're going to do it because we're not going to wait another decade to be like, I wish I did. So comment down below, subscribe, and let's actually do this. All right. Until next week.